Jukes versus Ninja Killer. Oh, so close. Super well played by Jukes. Very impressive. Here we go. Losers finals starting now.
Yeah, and honestly, if Jukes makes it back up there, I think it's going to be, again, an extremely close match that Jukes can easily take. And there's a lot of money on the line, like you said. I think it's $750 minimum for this match alone. So there's just basically just too much on the line for these players to mess up a single time. And sometimes a single time is all it takes. Now he's in the corner. Oh, but finds a hit out.
Oh, didn't continue it. Ah, a couple of errors for sure here from full auto. Jukes takes advantage.
Yep, again, back. Oh, I love that setup. That's one of my favorite setups with Jackie. Setting that up, look at that, all that damage. You don't even need to mix your opponent up. Look, a grab just did almost like, I want to say like a third life just because the damage over time on the ground. And yeah, oh, actually didn't set it up, but yeah, that was actually a good way to do it too.
Yeah, still would have been a really tough situation for full auto to get out of without taking enough damage.
Oh, nice roll out. Actually almost caught it with the jump punch. Maybe just a little bit slow on that, but that could have been huge damage. Weird.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely some errors, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, beautiful. Denying the plus frames.
Oh, strange hits all over the place. Nice blocking the low. I don't know if there's a good way for Jackie to punish that, but maybe forward 1-2 will reach, dash up forward 1-2. But look at this, the damage. And oh, nice, the air-to-air jump kick. It's like worked at like a 100% success rate.
Oh, what a fake.
And that's so scary. Don't get hit by anything. The back two, the double back two.
Full auto trying to be real. No, found it. Goes low with a risk.
Oh, that grab was so far, and now just needs chip. That's gonna throw full screen. All right, how do you get in? How do you prevent Jackie from getting in the screen anti-air? And also not using the crushing blow on it, even though I'm not sure if it was a counter hit, but I think just knowing not to hold down the button because it would have killed anyway.
What a round right there. What a comeback by full auto.
Yeah, both of these players are in it to win it. I mean, they've been playing so well all day.
Slowly, Jukes pushes full auto back. Flawless block is sick.
I know, that's impressive. Oh, the dash under, that was so good. And the standing 3 to catch the jump out? This is a weird match. This is already a really weird match. This is exactly where full auto wants Jukes to be. Oh, well, just kidding.
Okay, keeping it unbreakawayable. Oh man, he's just really trying to snowball. Oh, nothing in the sky?
That had to have been a mistake as well. I think it was an attempt maybe at like a, oh my gosh, that's enough. I think it might have been an attempt at something like a flawless block, and it ended up being like something really weird in the end. But regardless, it didn't work. Full auto just playing patient enough and turning that whole thing around.
Yeah, how about that? Rather than losing game number 1, maybe he's just losing round number 1s nowadays, and they'll just have control after that. I don't know. I continue to really like his style. His moments for choosing when to attack, when to sit back have just been really impressive. I mean, throughout this entire run. Again, his losers run has not just been throughout this top 8, but it's been the entire tournament.
Yeah, this is probably the best that I've ever seen full auto play. Full auto, of course, has a lot of accolades under his belt, but this is just incredible. Just the level of like solid, I guess, matchup knowledge that he's been showing, because it's been a lot of what it is, you know, knowing these very specific situations and how to counter them with his own tools from Sindel. But he's been a Sindel loyalist for a very long time, so just eventually stuff like that, it just becomes second nature to you.
All right, Jukes back in here. Not to say that Jukes played badly. I liked some of the stuff that we had. There were some, you know, funky drops, maybe some weird scrambles in there for sure. But other than that, I continue to like a lot of what we're seeing out of Jukes as well.
Yeah, I mean, we had some weird scramble situations from both of these players,
Definitely.
but I think that's one thing that like full auto kind of turns on, is he can turn on this mode where like everybody needs to scramble, and that's I think how he even won the end of that last game against Hayate. But we'll see if it happens again. Oh no, again, I think it's the same input error that we saw before, where it's the jump 2 instead of the, or maybe it was jump 1? I don't know, it was weird regardless.
Ugh. Waiting! Oh, I love that full auto has reactions like that. The air to air as he jumps back, and now he gets pressure because of it. Or choose to move away. That's cool too.
That max range enhanced scream is so good, or amplified scream. Nobody else uses it like full auto does.
Oh man, what a turn to steal right there. That actually did so much damage versus her.
Oh, so much patience, maybe too much patience. Yeah. We're starting to get in that situation what we saw before. You know, this is full screen. Again, flawless blocking it. How? Oh, again!
That's actually 4 times. 4 times.
Not a mistake. Yeah, that is incredible. But yeah, that's going to be it. Avoiding all that chip, and I mean, that means a lot. Look how little life was left right there. Might have lost that trade at the end, but those flawless blocks, too good. Who practices that? Who has that kind of experience? I guess a top 3 EVO player here.
Right, yeah. He put some hours into this game, I think. Little hop over the low scream, even. Jukes, I actually love Jukes' ranged game right now. This is so good. He's caged full auto.
Yeah, you have to stand on that or try to advance to me, which is not what you want to do at all. And look at that, full auto hasn't been even hit yet this game, and it's now at almost like 1 or 2/3 life. Gonna probably go down to half life before he gets hit.
Yeah, right back up onto the goop again. Look at this control. Jukes is absolutely playing zoner Jackie right now.
Okay, first hit at 40%, and it was just a grab. F2. No, the thing is, you know, Zoner Jackie is truly a real thing that you can play. And that's how Sunio played back before he started playing more RoboCop. And we really don't see anybody try it. But when you can hold a life lead exactly like that, it works so well. The damage over time is unbelievably high.
That was actually one of my favorite rounds that we've seen from Jukes. That was such a cool round that he had so much control. He knew exactly where to stand. He had the short hop over the scream. He put himself at exactly the right spot on screen. He threatened to harass a little bit moving forward, and that made full auto back onto the goop yet again. Super sick. You know, watching Jackie on offense can be fun for sure, but having that difference, as you said, she can play this style. Having that different play style be there as well, I think is really impressive.
Yeah, I think we actually saw the start of that playstyle too in the round previous, where he was slowly approaching and flawless blocking all those screams, right. And then like that's when it started, I think, and then it just carried over in that second round. And yeah, I agree. You know, we were talking about how full auto can put you into these situations where you have to scramble, but if Jukes is playing at that perfect range and just controlling the spacing 100%, full auto cannot force you to play his game, and he just wasn't able to get anything started in that round. So it was a great adaptation, and it's hard to go from a high-flying, super quick, aggressive play style to playing a pseudo-zoner. But if you can do that, it just shows another level of depth of Jackie.
He's follows blocking the amplified low screams. Come on. Yo, the timing was actually amazing. It was so perfect. And calling out breakaway. This is Jukes on another level right now.
Oh yeah, this is the 100%, just like getting that confidence back. Again, just standing outside of the scream range, just perfectly, and now the normal scream range, everything. I mean, these could be some dash punch punishes even, but just trying to just hold on to the spacing is just working so well.
Full auto's in trouble. This is... No offensive bar for Jukes, but he can still maintain control. Oh, full auto's out.
Oh yeah, but full auto playing so patient, maybe even a little bit too patient. All right, trying to catch
character just walking. You see Jackie's purposeful walk? Look at that. Just slowly, not even that slowly chasing down. Punish, yeah, he actually let that go last time, but this time Jukes is there.
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying, just being able to walk forward, that is a huge thing. That's really the sign that Jackie is good, is when they can play the game and they're not 100% in their comfort zone. When you walk forward and almost play like a grappler, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, this is the worst place to get hit by this. Oh, everything in the corner into the crush.
What did you just do? 526 damage, did I see? Oh my. And then the flawless block again. I'm telling you, this is Jukes on another level.
Oh, it certainly looks like that. Going for the maximum meterless damage, that was nearly a perfect Jukes, something just awakened within Jukes. This is incredible. This is just too good. I mean, this is the level of a truly, you know, one of the best in the world players at this point in time. Because it's not like Full Auto has changed what he's doing. It's just Jukes is just looking undefeatable, just changed up his pacing completely, just like on a dime, just taking full advantage of everything. Oh my, this is incredible.
Part of why I think that he thinks that he can play that kind of slow approach, walking on the ground, throwing goop sometimes, is that if he finds the right hit, it's 525 damage, right? Like, that's knowing that you don't need to rush, because when the hit comes, it is half of your opponent's life. And that means that you can play more slowly. You're not rushed in the same way. If you need to find a ton of different hits, then okay, you got to make things happen fast. It's not really the case for Jackie. Obviously, she can play fast. It's totally an option for her, but we're seeing Jukes sometimes use that style, and more often in this set just have that very methodical approach, semi-zoning play style, and it's killing it right now.
Yeah, and I'm really interested to see. I mean, you know, not to say that this is over by any means, but if Jukes does manage to defeat Full Auto here, then I would love to see how this like kind of style change translates into a rematch against Ninja Killer. I mean, that could change everything, especially when it was so close before. But now it's time to see if Full Auto can make the adaptation. We're already seeing the slow walk forward. We're still seeing the same exact style, throwing out the projectiles, doing tons of damage just with those alone. But it looks like Full Auto willing to throw out just more projectiles himself, saying, you gotta eventually jump at me and then I'll try to punish you.
Backing off was Jukes, and then knew that she was going to approach. That was amazing stuff. This is extra damage. Yep, a little bit extra damage, not a lot.
Oh, but all the little bits add up, especially with Jackie. And Chip is such an option. Wow, that was a really heavy call-out, but it worked. And now match point for Jukes. After Full Auto looked super in control at first, now this is the official reverse Full Auto if this works. But okay, manages to find a way out of the corner. Just kidding, nice side switch. Oh, but speaking of side switches.
Yeah, I'd love to see more of this offense. I don't want to see Full Auto give up on go back to the zoning game, because that was not working out. Yeah, he continues to play. Doesn't want to give it that mid-range.
Oh, wow, caught with the raw back too, and now again with the hit. Yeah, this is working a lot better for Full Auto. You can see now he's jumping in, he's getting his space back, and all these little hits are just adding up to everything. And again, the anti-air scream, and there you go. You can see definitely it did say counter hit, so that was a saved crushing blow. Very, very smart. Not the first time we see that from him today.
Chance. Whip grab into the forward three as Jukes is on the approach.
And he didn't even try to down to it. He tried to down for it just to be safer, and he still didn't work. That's how far she goes back. Actually, down two might have worked because it's Sindel, but look at this, the health bar just melting. Oh, but speaking of health, melting health bar, here we go. Doesn't have the space to charge the scream. Actually, doesn't get the full combo. That's an unfortunate drop. This is match point for Jukes. Just needs to get one more hit. The crushing blow's gonna be it. And that is going to be Jukes running it back to be 3-1 here against Full Auto after that very dominant Full Auto game. And now it's going to be the rematch in Grand Finals as Jukes has now guaranteed his spot at the offline EVO event later this year.
Yeah, that'll be the EVO Showcase Tournament of Champions. That's going to be in November in Las Vegas.